Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 11th, and today was a gorgeous day outside. Hot, ended up raining, hot and beautiful, but hot. Did I mention it was hot? We got it this morning, got a couple things done, got up super early again with the dog, puppy's here, whatever. Ended up giving back Lola, the little old dog. Basically they were coming over around 9 or so I had a few things to get accomplished in the morning. Nothing real major, just kind of chilling out. I actually left her out. I thought, we'll see what happens, because she didn't want to go back in the bedroom after I let her out in the morning before the puppy got here. And she acted like she didn't want to go back in the bedroom, lay down in the blankets and stuff, the coats we have for her, because she kind of made her own. She took over one of Karen's old coats as her new bed kind of thing. But she's like, nope, not going in. So then, of course, she barked the puppy, which I had to yell at her for that because I don't want to wake my bride up. So went ahead and got them settled down. So I basically ended up forcing the puppy up on the couch with me to get him to leave her alone until my wife got up. And then once my wife got up, I started getting a few things accomplished, got some things done here and there. Ended up eating a bowl of Raisin Bran, which I stopped eating the cereal. I'll go on weird kicks. I'll eat cereal every day, sometimes twice. I'll eat a second bowl of cereal in the evening and I don't even care. And then I'll go 2 months, 3 months, won't touch a box of cereal or a bowl of cereal at all. I just literally, nope, out of it completely. And I was like, I kind of want cereal. I want Cinnamon Life's what I want, but I'm not opening a box until I get to this Raisin Bran, which might be part of the reason why my cereal set so long is because it's Raisin Bran. So, but went ahead and had a bowl of cereal, chilled out a little bit, ended up getting on the computer, checking the Webull accounts, doing a little bit of stock market research and stuff. Nothing major, just kind of a little bit here's and there's. Went ahead and Karen went off to work, headed outside to get some stuff done. I started, working in the yard. I started digging some holes and moving some plants and all kind of stuff. And I thought, I was moving things around and whatnot. Got my vending machine off the trailer. Went ahead and I was like, okay, cool, no big deal there. Got that taken care of. I was getting sweaty. I was like, I'm going to get my run in. So I went and got my run in before it got too hot. And got back from there, and I was like, okay, cool, they're coming to get the dog pretty soon. I was planning on just taking a shower, and I'm like, I got too much shit to do outside. And I probably should have showered, and then just went back outside and worked again, because I was pretty sticky and pretty gross, and it taxed on to the day. I probably could have had that, after run shower, and then moved on my day, but I didn't. So they came and got the dog back. Everything went great there. The dog was super happy to see him. She was all bouncing around like it was Christmas morning. And she was an orphan kid, first time getting gifts. She was happy as just crazy happy. So they were happy and stuff. Got the dog, talked about her trip, how she was done. She's done traveling. She said she's too old for it. She's just kind of over the traveling thing. Said her husband's how he just had injuries and stuff and whatnot. So he's got a wheelchair at the airport, and I guess they bring the security guard type thing, and they just basically start pushing the shit out of the wheelchair. So she said she's almost like she's running, trying to keep up with them. And I think they had 6 flights or some crap, 8 flights, I don't know, a lot of flights. They flew from here to there to there to there to there to there, and they flew all over the place. And I was like, oh yeah. Airports suck anyway, and then add this whole, they're pushing your husband fast as shit to you. That makes it 1,000 worse. The next time I tell them you have a bad hip or bad knee also, and you want to push you both in a wheelchair, just to hell with it, and move on. So she said she might have to, because if she travels again, she can't walk fast enough to keep up with them. And she even tried multiple times, tell them hey, hold up with me. They're like, oh no, you just meet him over here at such and such. She goes, a lot of times I didn't know where I was going, because they told me, but I didn't understand what they said and stuff. So now I'm afraid of getting lost away from my husband inside the airport. So it was a pain in the butt. So she's rushing the whole time. It was not fun. So it is what it is. But yeah, I wonder if there'd be a service, a rickshaw service in the airports, where you could just tip $5, $10, $20, and somebody just basically pulls you behind a wagon and takes you where you want to go, or just pushes in a wheelchair. But it's not a handicap wheelchair, just a lazy wheelchair, or old wheelchair. I just don't want to walk that fast, that far, So, actually might be a business looking into. Who knows? So, but went ahead. I don't want the electric ones, because the old people, man, they run everybody over. So I want somebody else in charge of it, like a rickshaw. So, but they got the dog. They were happy to get the dog home. Everything's good there. I started working again in the yard. Ended up moving. I bought a bunch of cedar here a while back to do a project that I've not figured out what project I want to do with that quite yet is. So went ahead. So I moved that stuff all the way because Karen wants to go camping this weekend. She said she got us a spot, reserved a campsite for Friday and Saturday this weekend. And I've got to get the camper. I had the camper a long time, so that wood's been the way. The wood's been there since last December when I got the wood. So I moved it back to the backyard, got it restacked, and I kind of need to restack it because when I start my project, which I think I'm working on, figure out where I'm going to put it and what I'm going to do exactly. I got to get to the other parts that was on the bottom anyway, so I got to get them first. So it was kind of needed a restack. So I started to restack it almost stupidly and put the big things on the bottom again. I was like, no. So I made 2 separate stacks. So now I got 2 stacks that I got to get out there and get working on and go from there. But yeah, fun stuff there. So that was a lot of work, including moving. I had a bunch of, I bought a bunch of cedar. It's beautiful wood. It's going to make like a little trellis looking thing. I'm going to put in the pergola over top of my hot tub, whatever. I'm not sure what I'm going to do exactly. But I had 4 by 12, so 4 inch by 12 inch by 10 foot long pieces that I'm moving by myself. And they're literally so heavy that when I pick up one end and try and drag it, I can't get grip on them because I don't have a handle. There's nowhere to grip them. Like if I had actually like a motorcycle handle or bicycle handle sitting on each end that I could grab a hold of, I could probably do it. Or even like maybe a big clamp, like a big C-clamp I could bolt into it kind of thing. Or even a hole drill I could hook my hands into, like a hand grip. But I literally pulled off the stack and I tried to drag it and I couldn't drag it. I literally could not drag it. So my hands and my gloves could not grip hard enough to pull this piece. I was like, oh, looks like I'm carrying the damn thing. So it was either that or I was going to have to flip it. And it wouldn't flip because I had to go through my carport, so I couldn't just keep like endoing it over and over again. Like the Highland games, I throw the telephone poles. I couldn't do that. So I was like, oh, screw it. So I basically just worked my way down until I found that pivot point and picked it up. And boy, howdy, that sucks. I was carrying it, I don't know, 75 feet or so, carrying this giant 4 by 12 by 10 foot long piece of lumber that is just heavy as shit. Like, I would give my wife $1,000 if she could move it, as far one of them as far as I did. I moved them all, like over and over again. I was like, oh, this shit sucks. So, but I got them all over there and stuff, got them done, got the gate closed back up, got the puppy back in the yard. We played for a while because he was getting kind of yelled at. He's not supposed to be in that middle. I've got like a double fence. I got a gate in the back and a gate in the front. He's not supposed to be in that middle section, so I had to kind of yell at him a little bit to stay back because I want him to think there's something fun in here. Like I want him to just, to think this is a bad thing, so he's literally trying to dig out or escape. But if he ever does come to that fence, he's got a secondary gate. Same as the north. That yard's got a fenced-in yard if you ever dig under. South, they have a fenced-in yard if you ever dig under. Now, it's not keeping there for hours because their fence is easy to escape because their dog keeps getting out. But the only one I don't know is I don't know if Straight West has a double fence or not in their yard. But if I come out and my dog's missing, I see a hole dug under, I'm hopping a fence and looking for my dog. So I've got like double gated community almost like for my dog, so it works out well. So went ahead. From there, I headed out to basically I was just digging holes, and I ended up planting some stuff. I had some things I was going to move. I had some plants I was propagating, getting the roots going on it. So I went out and planted some of them. Ended up digging out a bunch of stuff in the flower bed looking area. It's not a flower bed, it's more of a shrub bed, like just some natives and stuff and some other cool things out front that I planted, kind of just decorations. I just had my yard just plain empty, like a hillside. I started putting some plants on it, and I didn't keep it weeded properly. I really didn't. It kind of screwed it up. So I went ahead and was able to get out there and kind of do a bunch of weeding around it, cut back a bunch of things, replanted a few things. I've got one of my plants that I realized that it's actually trying to start runners off it. So I was able to kind of replant it down the line. So I'm going to hopefully get a hedgerow kind of those going, which would be kind of cute. They flower out the cute little flowers. I also had some other plants. I bought a big plant a while back that's probably, 10, 12 foot high now, that's up against the house that had started off some runners. I guess it kind of spreads like strawberries also, shoots out underground and pops up. So I went ahead, I've been mowing around them, letting them get some size to them. And today I went ahead and dug them up. So by digging them up, I was able to basically kind of break the dirt around them, grab hold of the base, shake them off, and grab root ball and all. So it worked out real well. So I was able to get, I think 6 or 8. I think there was 8 propagations off of that plant. So basically, I think I paid $39 for this thing, and I just got 8 new plants to start off it, see how they hold up or not. So I was out there watering stuff and trying to, put my drip bucket on it and whatnot. Everything was going good, and I was getting tired. The day was getting old, so I was like, I was working the heat and the sun and digging and shoveling and scraping and all kinds of just yard work I'm not used to. It's not something I do every day. So plus moving all the lumber earlier definitely whipped my butt. So went ahead, head in the backyard, filled the buckets, and decided to finally sit down, take a little break, play with the dog some more. I've been kind of ignoring the dog a little bit in the digging stuff, and he was just on a leash out front, tied up on, not a leash, I guess a tie out really, but tied to my trailer and stuff. So he was there hanging. I also went ahead and put my vending machine trailer away after my vending machine's off and all kind of stuff. Got that all taken care of, got that done. So just a lot of work, I guess, a lot of physical moving stuff around and doing whatnot, which always makes it for a fun, long-ass day. So got in the back, got playing some fetch with him. Got a new toy. It's like a treat toy you dump treats or food into, and then basically as he rolls it around, the treats will fall out, and then he gets to have a reward. So it's a mental reward, help keep him stimulated. So my goal is that'll help, especially the days like I do my vending route. That'll give him something to basically keep him a little more entertained and less likely to chew up my stuff, or like in the backyard he was less likely to dig holes and whatnot, because he's very food driven. He's very treat motivated. He's very easy to train with that, with the treat thing. So it works. Hopefully that'll keep him going. But yeah, went ahead. Karen finally said she was heading home from work. I'd already jumped in the shower, gave the puppy back, jumped in the shower, went ahead and decided to make a frozen stir fry meal with chicken and whatnot. So chucked it up in the pan. Also did some garlic bread, which is more of a spaghetti, but it kind of works. So I went ahead and did some garlic cheese bread, knocked that baby out of there, had herself a nice little meal. Everything went well there. Afterwards, Karen got home. We ate, watched a little bit of TV, watched some Netflix and whatnot. I headed outside, had myself a wonderful cigar, and it felt weird to have my house empty, just my dog and my bride. I've been having so many dogs here lately that I don't recall. I mean, it's been like a few hours here and stuff, but like the puppy's gone. Lola's been here like 12 days, 14 days, some crap. Like it's just been, I had Goldens, I had other things, I had the little Yorkie here, I've had everything else. Like it just felt weird. It felt weird to not have to worry about like, watching with this dog if I leave food out and stuff, or worrying about this or that because my dog don't get into shit. So it's that little bit of safety net that not having to worry about a girl's dog, which is really nice. So that is what it is. But yeah, anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.